Hello my friends, how you doing? My name is Frank James Bailey. I created the Tercona comic book series. This YouTube video is to let you know that I have launched a Kickstarter for Tercona comic number 8. Just for the record, I started Tercona back in 2015. It started off as 3 illustrated novels. Tercona Book 1, Our New Home, Tercona Book 2, Dr. Q and the Banana Gun, and Tercona Book 3, Trinity's Traps. In 2019, I switched to comic books and it made a huge difference in sale. When it comes to superhero stuff, people seem to like comic books better. In case you have no idea what Tercona is about, here's how it all started. Tercona was a princess who didn't want to be a princess anymore, so she fled to Earth with her dad and brother, leaving her evil mother behind. They arrived on Earth in the early 1990s. For over 20 years, Tercona used her powers to disguise herself and her family as average Earth people, while continuing to run and hide. Finally, after 20 years of hiding, she was tired of running. At a moment when her family was in danger, she became the superhero known as Tercona. Now she fights to protect her Ohio town and the world from evil. Now, in case you were wondering, Tercona is for all ages. But being more specific, the target audience is basically girls. Like I said, I created Tercona back in 2015 when my daughter was only 7. And at that time she said, "Daddy, I don't like princesses anymore. I like superheroes." And that's how it all started. And at that time I couldn't find any strong female characters for her to look up to. Well, except for Kim Possible. But at that time the show had already been off the air for a while. So what did I do? I created one for her. So if you're someone who loves strong female lead characters, this comic series is for you. Now if you scroll down the story page on Kickstarter, you can find all the main characters and a little bit about their backstories as well. But this comic is for comic number 8. And here is the blurb, or the description, of what comic number 8 is all about. Tercona and her sidekick, Brittany Garcia, battle an old nemesis, the Red Bandit. This time, he has a sound wave weapon that causes a lot of damage and destruction to buildings. When the battle is over, a mysterious woman with purple skin reveals herself to Tercona and Brittany. Her name is Bernat, and she has some important news for Princess Tercona about her mother, Medea. Everyone on Earth is in danger. Now, in case you're wondering who the Red Bandit is, remember how I told you when the series started it was 3 illustrated novels? Well, the Red Bandit is from Book 2, Dr. Q and the Banana Gun. And on this Kickstarter for comic number 8, for the first time ever, you can get the first 3 original books as a digital download. Now, if you go to Amazon.com, you can't buy them digitally there. You can only get them on this Kickstarter for Tercona comic number 8. And finally, you're probably wondering, why Kickstarter? Well, simply put, I'm a writer, not an artist. I've had the same artist since 2015 when I wrote the first 3 original books. As an independent creator, I have to pay him, my artist, and then I have to pay a company to print them off as well. Comic number 8 is colored, lettered, and fully done. For the most part, I'm using the Kickstarter to raise money for the print version of Tercona comic number 8. In the past, my goal was only $500. Well, this time it's $1,000. Now, I upped my goal to $1,000 for 2 reasons. Number 1, when I go to Comic Cons and bookstores, all my comics are the same price. I'm going to keep it that way for as long as I possibly can. Kind of like Arizona tea only being 99 cents. Keep in mind, the Kickstarter prices are different because I'm trying to raise money. But when I go to Comic Con or bookstore, all my print comics are the same price. They're generally affordable for kids to buy. And when I raise money on the Kickstarter, this keeps the cost down for more kids to buy them. And reason number 2, because I'm 100% positive I'm going to end the series with comic number 10. And currently, I'm working on comic number 9. So if I can get over $1,000, it'll help me a lot and relieve some of the cost to pay my artist for comic number 9, which is coming next year. And on that note, I really appreciate all your support through all these years with my Tercona comic book series. The link to my Kickstarter for Tercona comic number 8 is right below the video in the towel section. Thank you for backing my Kickstarter here, and as always, thank you for your support.